To battle, Packmates, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates. I am Admiral Tyrk of the battleship Starclaw, as we work to end what remains of the Merak Star League. Last episode, we said goodbye to the White Fire, and unfortunately, we decided that we were looking at bigger and better things, and as much as I absolutely adore the Mauler as a weapon, we needed to have something a little bit bigger just to finish things off, and so we bought the Starclaw and sold the White Fire. It was starting to throw us into combat against multiple large things, so the most obvious solution was to not go against super large things. So let us get out of the way, hit the red alert, increase speed, prep a wild weasel, because you never know, it could be the Gorn. They've been showing up quite a bit lately, actually. Reinforce that forward shield, come over here to the power button, cycle the battery, because we don't want to waste it. Not that we really need to anymore, because, yeah, we don't have a Mauler to charge. So really, it's just extra energy whenever we get a chance. Increase speed just a little bit, and because we are an X-type battleship, we come equipped with a full set of X-type phasers, which overload and can deal massive amounts of damage. I don't see anything on target yet, so let's increase the speed of time. And we found the Federation, a dreadnought. What kind of dreadnought are you specifically? You are another DNH. We have dueled your kind before, and we are not intimidated at all. We don't need a second wild weasel. Dreadnoughts don't pack that kind of firepower. We are, however, going to prep a 1 point of ECM just for protection against his photon torpedoes. And we'll probably, yeah, here's the plan. We're going to overload the phasers. Look at all them misses. Did he actually work on taking us on? He did. So he probably hit us with normal. Okay, we can go back down to 0. We don't need the energy. So we'll put an additional point of energy into the forward shields. We will hit him with the ESG, and then we'll follow up with every single other weapon that we possibly have. Or we could open fire with every single possible weapon that we have, and then fire the ESG. But he's turning. So, all the ESGs to on. Incoming missiles. And 223 points of damage. Our forward shield is down. So he did lash back out against us, but we really mauled into him. 223 damage is not trivial. Did we take any actual damage? A little bit of engine. So we're going to have to work on that just a little bit. Nothing too bad. We have knocked out most of his power, I assume. He's doing a speed of 8, although that could just be because he's a dreadnought with a poorly designed defensive system or energy distribution system. He's lost 1 phaser X on his forward, 1 phaser X on his starboard, and 1 missile launcher and 1 AMD, which means we've pretty much knifed through all his armor. So we're just going to keep blasting away. And, oh, slow down, slow way down, because the ESGs are about to come online. Ow, that hurt. ESGs to full power, and turn away, because we weren't expecting that. More ESG, come on. Another point of ESG onto him. It's not going to be much, but it's going to be something. Another 24 damage. And lash out with anything you've got. Come on. Systems fire. He shouldn't be able to fire from this range. There we go. We took a little bit of damage from his exploding corpse, but we're going to head into dock anyway because that missile strike was big. And we're not really set up to survive much longer. Although we did take this tile, I'm almost positive. They don't really have anything to reinforce it or hold it, so if they still hold it, I'm going to be pretty surprised. Yeah, there we go. Took the tile. No problem. And we'll pop up here and over. Hey, there's the planet we wanted to go to for our stock resupply. Hi, supplies. Give me all of it. More, please. Thank you. Do we need any of these? We did lose one. Oh, yeah, last episode we did lose one of those. It was an almost perfect fight. And this is all good. Fine. So let's get back out to the front if we can. Good, we were able to make it without the game stopping us. And we're going to go on a patrol. Asteroid base assaults are boring. It just consists of us sitting at range and plinking away. And we would prefer to actually do active stuff. Red alert, prep the Willed Weasel. Remember that the is the C key, so that way we don't actually accidentally get ourselves blown away like we did the last time. If I had remembered and been fast on that key, we probably would have saved most of that damage. Still would have taken the phaser hits, but most of the actual damage wouldn't have come our way. Nothing on scans yet. Oh, cycle the battery. Thank you. And yeah, I think we're ready to go. Increase the speed of time. so that we can find out our enemies. There he is, another dreadnought. Wow, We just keep running into Dreadnought. You're a fast Dreadnought, though, aren't you? Yeah, you're a light Dreadnought. DNLX, so it is an X-type variant with increased firepower. However, he's going to have... Well, not firepower. Well, actually, no, that would be accurate. He does have Phaser X's instead of Phaser 1s. Phaser X's can be overload for double damage. It's fun. Fun and powerful. Don't knock it. Overload those. Overload those. And he did hit us with quite a few blasts on the front, but I think we're more than capable of taking it. And slow down to normal speed. But as you can see, he's not particularly well armed. He's got 5 photon torpedoes, which is not great. Yeah, he came to the wrong store. This is a BBXT. We have all the firepower. Incoming missiles. It's only 3 of them, so we'll be able to shoot them down, no problem. Kick on all the ESGs. All weapons select. There we go. Laying some damage in. Didn't lose the shields this time. We'll set systems back to normal, but you're going to stay at 0. Come on, 1, 0. And yeah, I think that was a nice big hit right there. Our shields are still intact, although they may not be for much longer if we don't get that weakened shield away. So we'll fire out our stern weaponry, deal a little bit more damage, and pull away. And now our stern shield's at full power. Little light phaser plinking. Not doing a whole heck of a lot, but they don't need to. Set the phasers to normal, and let him blast away helplessly and hopelessly. He's down to a speed of 6.4, so I'm not all that concerned about what he's capable of doing anymore. We're going to set the reinforcement to 360, even though it's not really required. And we'll lash back against him. Cause a little bit of damage. And I think we're going to slow this turn a bit, and we're going to kick on all the ESGs, and I think that'll kill him. All the ESGs to active. And good night, sir. He survived. Wow, I'm actually really surprised. I was not expecting any sort of survival after that one. Phasers into him. There we go. He couldn't take the final phaser barrage, although that was kind of interesting the way the ship came apart. Dreadnought drifting into little tiny pieces. We didn't lose our shields, so shields were 100% efficient. They managed to take all the damage, which means we can just keep pressing on with no concern or worries. 200 prestige for our trouble. Pop over here, just real quick. Mission must go on the asteroid base. It's out there hiding in the asteroid belts. Ah, the Miraks have hidden, gone to ground. Hiding in random asteroid bases. Make sure that we come over here. We'll weasel once again. Cycle the battery. Increase speed. Make sure we check what direction we're going. It is to the left side of the map. Nothing on screen as of yet. Just a single asteroid that we are going to pass. Let's see. 1. Overload. 2. Overload. We want to deal as much damage as possible. And increase the speed of time. And set the expanding speed generator down to a minimal value. You are prepping that. You are on board. Hey, what are we fighting? It's a frigate. It's a Federation frigate. So the Federation is hiding them. A DWV. So this is a War Destroyer carrier? Am I getting that right? I think I am. So not too worried. Unfortunately, we don't have our Mauler, so we can't just like gut him in one shot. So he will be able to launch his fighters and be somewhat annoying. Let's take the opportunity to put a point into the ECM. There it is. No point anymore. He just deployed things. So slow down the speed of time. Yeah, this is definitely a War Destroyer. He's got... Is that the 4? No, it's only a triple nacelle design. So we're going to go U, set out to this range. And yeah, if those fighters come in, we're going to kill them. Let's go fly swatter. So this ought to be more than capable of taking on his fighters. Yep, they're dead. No more fighters for you. Set that back down to 0. And disruptors. Phasers, follow that up. Okay, that's all we needed. Was expecting a little bit more, to be honest. Increase the speed of time. And we are heading towards the correct side of the map. Yes, we are now. So this way. And let's pick up some speed. Wait for our systems to fully charge. And you know what? We're going to turn off the overload, set these to normal. We don't need the firepower. But somewhere out there, there's a base. There it is. How's the forward shield reinforcement doing? None as of yet assigned. So forward shields, reinforce please. Disruptors will engage as you bear. It may be worth our time to smash into the base. Although he does have 4 phaser 1s, which could be a pain in the behind. Because this is technically capable of blasting through us, and that is a 360-degree mount. So we are going to soar on in, see if we can't cause as much havoc and damage as possible. We're getting close to being able to completely end this war. We just got to finish this off quickly. Disruptors not yet in range, not yet able to fire. Still not able to fire. It's 39.9 or 40.99. One of the two. And it is... yeah, the 41. 3 damage. We can seriously do this. Like, just sit here at long range, just blast away with disruptors until he explodes. Like, that is 100% something that we are fully capable of doing. It's a little bit boring, but that may end up being what we do, simply because the amount of damage that he can dish out with those phaser 4s is kind of hilarious. And we're doing 10 damage at a time. It's not horrible. We're going to try and close. It's dangerous. It's kind of stupid, but we're going to try it. We've got 40 points of energy in that forward shield. We might be able to take 1, maybe 2 shots. Because we've got like 80 points of energy in total in that shield. Keep firing with the disruptors. Phasers to overload. 3. Get ready to hit him with everything you got. Okay, that was it. That was his entire wad right there. There we go. Laying into him with everything we had. Turn away. Turn away. Oh, crap. He didn't lose all his systems. Fighters deploy. Slow down time so that that was the wrong button. So that I can actually do this. Launch. 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 All ships. Oh, never mind. We didn't need it. Did I just blow up all... Please tell me I didn't blow up any of my pseudo-frigates. Okay. So we took a little bit of damage, which I suppose is acceptable. I mean, it wasn't too much. We only lost 1 phaser. And the tile's taken. So pop. Pop. Hi, we're back. We just want a little bit of a patch job. Come on. Go away. Thank you. Apparently gremlins in the system having a hard time fixing. Pop. And pop. Hello. Convoy raid. Asteroid base assault. Not fun. Convoy raids. A little bit more. I mean, not super fun, but a little bit more fun. Patrols are definitely where I prefer to fight. And we're squaring off against a dreadnought. Oh no, this is a space control ship, isn't it? Yeah, SCSX plus. Not good. That's big. That's dangerous. And ESG's to layered defense mode. 2. Set to 2. Set to 1. Prep ESGs on layered defense. This is not going to be fun. Let's get ready to launch the fighters just as soon as you can. We're going to come in, power cycle that, reinforce shielding full all. I also want a point of ECM going. And shuttle bay's ready. Launch the freighters. Launch the pseudo-frigates. So we got them all deployed. Disruptors, engage. We're going to start blasting away, see if we can't pick them off. The more we kill, the less we have to worry about later on. And that is a lot of fighters. Alright, kick them on. All generators to active. That was all generators. And did we get them? Okay, we got most of them except for the one. Now we got to duel the space control ship, who is basically a heavy cruiser. We might be able to take that with not too much effort. Okay, so we finished fighting off his fighters. Let's get on to this fight in earnest. Set the ESGs down to minimum range, because now we're on bumping duty. And blast into his forward shields. He's now open and vulnerable to our far more maneuverable pseudo-frigates. I would like to call them back, though, so they don't die. That is a danger. Which one are you? You are... No, I want to select you. Hi. You're this one? Okay, come on home. I want you repaired. You, I think you've taken damage. Yes, you have. You're going to come on home. Return to me now. Get to a range of 0. Get to a range of 0 so that you come on in. There you go. You're back on board. Disruptors are going to be ready for another blast, and we are at a good range to engage. All disruptors, all phasers, through them holes. Cause as much damage as we can. And ESGs to active. Kick up the speed. We're going to chase him down. Causing some damage in through there. Trying to get some hits. I don't think we're going to catch him, actually. He'll probably get away from us. We got to increase our speed quite significantly to catch up enough to him. But if he does cut back that way, we definitely will get to him. So our dreadnought pulling in. I think you're coming towards us. Not quite, but close enough. All up and select anything. Phasers will be on shortly, so get ready to kill him. That got him. Okay, let's get back to work. So I want all the pseudo-frigates back home. You need patch jobs, all of you. And then we'll get amongst these guys and cause as much havoc and damage as we can. We're going to increase the speed of time. Get on board, thank you. Okay, and you can attack. You're probably going to die on our way through. You can be attacked. You can be attacked. And you can be attacked. Good. Now that we have dispensed with our pseudo-frigates going out to destroy things, we can focus on taking out the heart of the convoy, which I suppose is these FSML container ships. I'm going to guess that these container ships are running away from the asteroid base that we destroyed. They probably got out in time. After all, battleships are not exactly what you'd call stealthy. So they probably detected our approach and decided to attempt to evacuate it in case they couldn't save it. And things didn't go well for them. Blast away with disruptors. Just cause as much damage as you can. Last one. No survivors. There we go. And reduce the speed of time back to normal. And call all the fighters back in. Or we would, but, you know, it launched. Or ended the mission already. So convoy destroyed. Space control ship annihilated. A very good layered defense in us. 340 prestige is not bad, and I think we've got one more tile. I think this will be it, folks. Just rushing through the Merak sector of space. And there is a random vessel in the middle of the map. It is a heavy cruiser. So prep one of these. You never know. Could be Gorn. And if it is Gorn, that's basically the hardest fight that we can fight. Cycle the battery. Forward shield reinforcement to full power. Reinforce. Thank you. And yeah, you can be bottom priority. Probably should start organizing these. So movement. No, I kind of want to say weapons should be 1. Movement is 2. Tractor beams 3. Nah, tractor beams should be above weapons. Or maybe tractor beams should be the highest priority. Because when we want them on, we need them on. So there's no like, oh, do we want it or do we not? Squaring off against a dreadnought, you are a DNG, a guided dreadnought. So let's see if we can't rush in here, steal the heavy cruiser real quick, and then go after him. Do you have anything worth stealing? You do. You have dilithium crystals. We're going to nab those, no doubt. So soaring on in, a BSA SALR. So no idea what that is, but it doesn't really matter. Because you're the only one who really counts. So close within range to get a good transporter lock on him. 6, 5. Thank you. You can go die now. I don't need you. And slow down the speed of time. Let's get the pseudo-frigates launched in attack mode. Go kill. I may need your... There we go. ESGs set to minimum range. Kick them on. Phasers set to overload. We're going to bunch through everything we can. I'm expecting 2 shields to drop. There we go. Laid into him 265 damage, and that was having a chunk 2 shields to do that. So we've basically taken out most of his systems there. Let's get the phasers. I think the phasers should be back at normal. Maybe. I'm not really committed either way. Set it to normal. All up and select. We're going to get ready to knock him down as soon as we come around again. He's lost power. That was the big hit there. It would have been nice if we took out more of his weapon systems, but an Alpha Strike like that... It doesn't roll against so many systems, so the amount of damage it can actually do is pretty limited. Overload all weapons. Well, not all weapons, but overload the phasers again. That kills him. And let's call the pseudo-frigates home before the mission ends. Return to me, or return to me again, and return to me. Come, you're the one I want. I think that's going to be it. If we've taken this tile, that's going to be the show. Let me see the map. Did we make Fleet Admiral? That'll be the real question. We didn't. But the map is taken. And we've done it, ladies and gentlemen. The Merak Star League has been eradicated. Not a single teal-blue tile remains. The entirety of the enemy cat barbarians destroyed. And yeah, that'll bring Season 7 to a close. And this might be a speed record, which is pretty impressive considering it's a race that, 1, I've never played, and 2, I didn't think was all that good. I frankly didn't think ESGs had much of a point. I thought that they were vastly overpowered. They were not overpowered, but I thought they were overshadowed by pretty much every other heavy weapon in the game. But they proved to be immensely strong and very flexible. In the end, Lyran ships ended up being quite nice, and the Mauler is just, oh, delicious, and I need to fly it more in more campaigns for more navies. Don't think the Mauler shows up in any of the Federation allies, so it's only a bad guy weapon if you want to look at it like that. So, but definitely one of my favorite weapons in this game. Probably only beaten maybe by the PPD, but yeah. So we have so far gone through the Federation, the Klingon, the Hydran, the ISC, the Gorn, the now destroyed Merak, and now the Lyran, which means there's only one race remaining to play. That is the Romulans. That's right, Season 8, the final season of this, I guess, series, will be as the Lyran Star Empire battling the Federation in what is a fantastic matchup. It's not quite as iconic as Federation versus Klingon, but nearly as good. But yeah, there will be, of course, the interlude missions to get through. We're probably having to look at 4 of them. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that, because I don't think the Lyrans have a ton of interlude missions to get through, but we'll figure something out. The next campaign will probably start on Friday, and it will be Romulans versus the Federation. And after that campaign, we're really going to have to see where we're going from there. Anyway, I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next season.